chiến tranh hai tiệu và sinh sống trâu chọn là tít tía rồi đi sinh sống này cô giờ tụi thời cho nhau cho họ mong tết chợ chỉ bé cô tao nó tao ở bên lúc lì tiền nó là hai tiệu và nó chú trọng phụ sẽ là để tao sinh sống là cái gì mà bé cũng trong tụi cô chỉ tao hai tiệu lần để tao nên là thia cho nên là mình hôm nay cũng muốn cho tụi Sergeant Mike Ernst thái nên họ giờ khi cho bé hai tiệu ta chỉ nó sẽ khó cho thấy mình nó một lý trả lại.
Xyooj is in custody. He was taken into custody in California, I believe, and was charged with one count of wire fraud by the United States Attorney's Office.
So wire fraud meaning?
Wire fraud meaning, it's a fancy word for taking people's money. People had wire fraud meaning you've delivered money to him in different forms, and wire fraud is a term to describe those forms that the payment was received. So those people, when they gave money, they were victims of fraud by him. Fraud is taking money for fake reasons. He would sell something to them that doesn't exist. That he takes the money and they don't get anything in return.
Mm-hmm. And in this case, Seng is saying that he's using this money to purchase land in Laos.
Correct.
Hmongtebchaw or Hmongland. Is there such a thing? Does the United Nations allow such a thing?
No, the White House, the United Nations, they're not in charge of building countries, or it's not the way anything works. It was a fabrication on his part to get people to give him money in this fraud and to basically make him rich.
How are we sure that this is the Xiong that you were looking for?
We arrested a Xiong in correlation with the investigation. United States Attorney's Office charged Xiong with the wire fraud.
Mm-hmm.
The person that we have in custody is the person who was committing this fraud in the Hmong community.
In your opinion, does the United States endorse or do they support any citizens' activities that would overthrow the government?
No, they would not.
Okay.
And the United States, United Nations, nobody is in the business of assisting an individual to start up his own country. Mm-hmm. So that is part of the fraud. Mm-hmm. The fraud meaning we're going to start our own land. Give me money so that we can do that. That is the fraud. There is no land on the other end.
From what I have observed, they are mostly the elders.
Yes.
If they come forward, will they be arrested?
No. We are not looking to arrest anybody else in this incident. The people that gave money in this instance were victims of Xiong. The victims in the sense that they gave money and that money was given and they're not getting anything in return.